Hey everybody, it's DallasFourTwo back again with another Planet Crafter video. First off, I wanted to tell you I've got a poll posted up for which game should I play next. I'm going to move on to a new game pretty soon once we get to a good stopping point with this one. So you have the opportunity to weigh in on which game I play next. I've got 4 different choices on that poll, so go ahead and weigh in on that. I'll put a link in the description below so you can find it easily there. And if there's a game you'd really love to see me play that's not on my list, feel free to leave a comment on there or on this video and let me know, and I will look into it. But yeah, so we are moving right along with this game. We are 62% of the way through the mammals stage towards complete terraformation. So I'm not exactly sure what's going to happen when we get to that point, but it's going to be interesting to see. And last time I upgraded all my storage to these T2 lockers, which have a lot more capacity than the T1s. So that's pretty cool. I need to put these traits away because I was messing around with those last time. And the other thing I wanted to do is I wanted to see about getting some fusion cells. Get 1 or 2 of those, because if we happen to go into a wreck, we want to have those available. So let me bust a couple of those out real quick. Okay, I've got 2 fusion energy cells on me now. We'll just hang on to those in case we go into a wreck. And the first thing I want to do today is let's just go exploring, huh? We don't need to take the truck. We really don't need to take the truck, I don't think. I think I have a new way of doing this that'll work just fine without the truck. So let's go teleport, and let's teleport. Actually, you know what I should do is I should get some explosives too. Let me see if I can make some explosives real quick. Okay, I've got 2 explosives and 2 fusion cells, so now if I go into a wreck, I should have everything I need. And I actually want to teleport. I'm going to try teleporting and going on foot. Let's go to the southwest, because I remember there was a bombable wall down there that I never got through. So let's go see if we can scout that out. And we'll start our day off with a little adventure here. Anything behind the waterfall? There is something behind that waterfall. Okay, I've been in here before, but there wasn't a waterfall there last time. This is the place I was looking for. Somewhere in here there's another bombable wall. Is it down here? There's one there, but that appears to just go right through that. I think I need to waste my ammo on that. Okay, and this is the way back out that we have already found before. Fish down here now. Aha, here we go. Here is a bombable wall that I've never been through before, I don't think. So let's see if we can get through it. Kaboom! Okay, we are in. What will we find in here? A water body. I should probably have a drink before I go too deep into here. Is this a new place, or is it just someplace I've already been? Is this the cenote again? It sure looks like it. It looks like this is the cenote that I've been to before. Is there another way to get in here, or what? Or is it a different place that just looks the same? Yeah, it is the same place, I'm fairly certain. Yeah, it is. Okay, so that's just another way to get back in there, okay. Well, we're already here. Why don't we go in there and see what we can see? It's, I haven't been in here since that original time when I died trying to get in. So we might have better luck this time. Be able to take our time and explore a little bit more. Although I have to remember that I don't have unlimited oxygen when I'm under the water. So we gotta come up for air every so often. Alright, we can have another look around in here. Now that we have a little time. Not in such a big rush. Hey, look at that! Some golden frogs, and there's golden frog eggs there. Nice. So there was something worth coming in here for. Here's some more golden frog eggs. Nice. Is there no way up? I guess there's no way up, and you just have to go back out the way you came. Kind of what it looks like. Ouch. I forgot my jetpack was turned off. Alright, well I guess we just have to go back out the way we came. But I'm glad I came back in here because I got some golden frog eggs. Get everything in here? I did not get everything in here. Gloss was here. Okay, now I think I got everything in here. Okay, so we're back into this room again. Now we know where that goes. Let's see if we can find anything else around here while we're in the area. These corals are getting bigger. Hey, we got some creatures in here now. I can pet them and get genetic traits. I got one more though. Okay, let me see if I can build a platform, a foundation. And let's get a locker up. And we'll just drop a bunch of stuff in here, the stuff that's not too important. And we'll just set this up for supply all. Normal priority. My guys will come, my little drones will come over here and collect all that. I guess I could say high priority, because once they've collected it all, then that's it. I don't have to worry about it anymore. I guess there's no reason why I couldn't. I'm gonna hang on to the golden frog eggs, but the rest of this stuff I think it's okay if it takes them a little while to get it. I want to make sure I pet all these things, because they might have different traits. Here's some frogs. Different kinds of frogs. Just hanging out over here. Well, let's keep looking around a little bit down here, see if we can find any other interesting stuff in this area that we haven't found yet, since we're out here. Find that before? Guess not. We're nearing the end of the world over here. Here's some more creatures. Pet them for traits. Take advantage of these lockers here and dump a bunch of stuff in there. Let my drones come pick it up for me. Missions are good. One thing I was thinking about is we haven't been down inside of the Mushroom River for a long time. Let's go down there and see what we see. Alright, I wonder if this place has changed any since the last time we were here. Doesn't look to have changed. Just utilize these containers, and my drones will come and grab the stuff and put it away for me, which is pretty cool. So the big find was the golden frog eggs. The big find was the golden frog eggs, which will give animal multiplier 600%. So let me see if I can bust out a couple more frog ponds. I want to see if there are frogs up at the north. Are there any frogs in these systems already? If not, I want to put some here. Hey, look, there's some creatures over here. Some naturally occurring creatures. Look at this one. This one's pretty epic. Oh, there's two of them standing on top of each other. Whoa, I don't think I've ever been in here before. Maybe I did long ago. Alright, well, in theory, if we put a frog pond... Is that a frog? It is a frog. Okay, so there are frogs up here. They're just taking a while to spread over to this side, I guess. There's more creatures over here. Slap a frog pond down right here. And let's put the Amido frog eggs in that one. It's these yellow and purple ones. Cool. I want to put the gold ones closer to home so I could admire them. Boom, golden frogs. Those pump out the animals score probably. 5790 on these ones versus over here 965, 1447. Yeah, so those are gonna help a lot. Can you like pet them more than once and get a trait? It looks like it. Looks like I can come back and pet them every so often to get another trait. Well, that's good to know. Next on my agenda, I want to max out drones. One of my viewers told me that each station can support 25 drones, and I've got 22 of them right now. So I can make 3 more drones on this station. Let's see if I got the stuff. Alright, I got the stuff to make 3 more drones, T2 drones, and off they go. So now this station, in theory, will be maxed out with 25 drones. I could build another drone station, just to make things go faster, but I don't know if that's really necessary right now. Let's take another look at this portal generator. What do I need to do to build this thing? I need 2 of the energy fuses if I want to do that. I don't think I have any currently. I think they're all in my optimizer, and I don't want to take them out of there. I wonder. Let me get another optimizer up. Okay, so the thought that I had is, I wonder if I put an optimizer in this room, if it's going to speed up the production of like all this stuff that produces stuff. So I think I need to put one in here and see what happens. With 3 production fuses in it. So let's just see if we wanted to, let's say, make a new kind of frog egg. Or a new kind of butterfly, perhaps. Let's see if we can do some of these. I'll be just a moment gathering resources. Okay, I got the stuff to make a couple of these. Let's try. Doesn't look like that sped anything up. It might speed these up, though. Does it show? Oh yeah, if I look at it, it speeds up the silk production. But it looks like that's the only thing in here that it speeds up. Okay, so that's not working as intended. Since I already gathered the materials, I might as well build one of these also. So let's get these out of here. Relocate this somewhere else. What if I put it over here, next to these? Then what happens? Oh yeah, it'll produce more on those. That's good. And the same probably would go for any of my oh, they do the gas extractors too. They do the water thing over there. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, so all that, I was looking at the portal generator. Let's see how much money I have. I've got 5417, and each energy fuse costs 6,000, so I cannot buy that yet, which means we cannot do the portal generator just yet. I know I have room for 2 more drills around this optimizer, if I can fit them all, and I may want to just relocate these entirely, because they're kind of clogging up the works over here. Maybe over that way. We're running out of space to put things. Put them down here, maybe. First of all, let me see if I have enough materials to make a couple more of these. Oh yeah, that shouldn't be a problem at all. Okay, I got the stuff to make a couple more of these, but I'm going to have to get creative with placement. I'm not really very happy with the way these look over here. It's time for a change. Take those, take this, I'm going to put this somewhere where there's a big, flat, wide open space. Let's try this spot right here. Those inside of there. Looks like some osmium and sulfur asteroids coming down. Don't need those. There we go. Are we all in range? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I only got 7. I gotta build one more. Okay. Okay, now they're all in range. I've got 8 of them. I built all the ones I had. They're away from my base, so they're not taking up so much space. I got my fuses in here. Yep, okay, good. We are now maxed out on drills. We've got the top tier drills. We've got 8 of them. And they are going strong over here. Fully optimized. Okay, so one opportunity is, if we look here, we got tons of iron. We only have a little bit of cobalt. We only have a little bit of silicon. Not a lot of magnesium. Almost no titanium. So, one thing that we could do is we could set up some extractors, some T3 extractors. And how many of those resources were there? There's not counting the iron, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 other ones. Do these ones over here just make tons of iron? Is that what's going on here? Yeah, they make tons of iron. I'm thinking I almost want to take those down. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this thing down. And I'm going to put it over here. Right there. We're going to put the production ones back in it. We're going to get the materials to build 5 of these. Okay, I've gathered enough resources to make 5 T3 extractors. So we're going to take these and we're going to go like this. Okay, we got 5 T3 extractors over here. One of these is going to get iron. Exclusively iron. One of these is going to get cobalt. One of these is going to get magnesium. One of them is going to get silicon. And one of them is going to get titanium. And I don't need to worry about sulfur because I've got a sulfur farm on the other side of the map, and that's producing more than enough sulfur for me. But it's these 5 core resources that I just seem like I can't get enough of. And we've got all 5 of these are being boosted by this T2 machine optimizer, and that leaves me room for 3 more machines. So what I could do, I think I can safely now turn these off. So we got something better now. I've crafted 1,000 items and got an achievement for it. Okay, those are down. I wonder if there's any way to turn off your T1 drones. Oh yeah, I can take them like that. How many did I grab? 2, 3, 4. I just sit here and wait for them to come back to the container. I've got 15 in my inventory, so the other 10 must be T2s. I think. Okay, I think that I've collected all the T1 drones back to my inventory. So let me see if I can scrap those out, because I'd rather make tier 2s. Okay, I don't have enough inventory to do it all at once, but I'm going to chip away at replacing these T1 drones with T2 drones. Got a couple of them out there. I'm going to keep working at that for a little while here. Okay, I've launched a fleet of T2 drones. I'm pretty sure all my drones are T2 now. I've got 25 T2 drones, which move faster than the T1 drones. So that should help speed up my efficiency a little bit. They're grabbing those resources down there. Nice. I got some better eggs. I got some better frog eggs and some better butterfly larvae that we can plug in here in a moment. I also wanted to look at tree seeds. Where were those? Those were in this over here. Okay. So some of my viewers have been telling me that you can actually experiment with different things that might not even be here in this lineup. I got an idea. So it seems like the best ones require a mutagen, a T2 mutagen and tree bark. Those 450s are the best one that I can do. Unless there's something hidden that I haven't found yet. Let's just try something real quick. Okay, here's one that it didn't say. Tree bark. Let's try a T2 mutagen and a golden seed. How about a T1 mutagen and a golden seed? Hey, that one's doing something. Alright, we'll check back on that in a little while. I'm just going to put this up on the top just so I don't forget to come back and check that. What about over here? These require mutagens, eggs, and fertilizers. Okay, so I got a better butterfly seed that I can put down. I think I have room for it here somewhere. Right there. Boom. And then I got the stuff to build one more frog farm. Let's put it right here. And we can put this new frog eggs in it. And it makes purple, black, and red frogs. Alright. Okay, next thing I want to take a look at is I want to see about possibly automating animal food production, because it seems like my animals are pretty hungry. So we'll get this seed out real quick. Okay, it did a 350. Alright. So I want to automate animal food production if I can. You know, I don't know if I'm going to be able to automate animal food production. Can Autocrafters do that, or is it only a biolab thing? That's a good question. Hey, they can do it. Okay. So I just need to set up an Autocrafter that has access to honey, beans, and common larvae. Let's try to get an Autocrafter right here. And let's set it to make T1 animal food. And it's working. And these can supply all at high priority. And I have a container for that somewhere? Yeah, animal food right here. Okay. Now let me see if I can set another one up. Maybe right here. And have this one do Tier 2 animal food. It's working. And this can supply everything at high priority. And then I can go over here to my animal feeder. And I can have this give a demand for T2 animal food at high priority. And in theory, we'll have some animal food on the way. And here it comes. Boom. I think it did that. It's not showing up in there. Maybe the animals are just like immediately eating it. It looks like it's working. Well, I don't know why it's not appearing here. Maybe the animals are just eating it super fast. But it looks like it's working. Oh, we got a super alloy storm. Set up another drone station. And I want T2 drones. Produce as many more of these T2 drones as I can. Okay, I got the stuff to make 6 more T2 drones. And off they go. So that means now I have a total of 31 live T2 drones. How's this animal feed looking now? Yeah, now it's full of T2 animal food. Excellent. And those drones should keep it full of animal food. One thing that's kind of annoying me is I could be using a lot of explosive powder. Let's see if I can build another Autocrafter and get it doing explosive powder for us. Alright. And this is going to supply everything at high priority. It'll take the explosive powders and it'll put them down here in the appropriate storage. I could use 2 of those right now, and the rest it'll just fill that up. There we go. Now I can't build any more of those right now because I am out of circuit boards, so can't do any more drones at the moment. So another thing that I was thinking about is over here. Why is this not automatically launching? It should be automatically launching. That's annoying. But, well, I can't see it now, but I think cookies is one of the things that this will, that this thing will accept. And if I get some cookies building, how are the cookies done? Let's find out. Cookies are 3 flour and 3 chocolate. Can an Autocrafter make a cookie? That's a good question. It can. So if I get flours and chocolate, then I can have cookies. I need wheat in order to do that, so I'd have to order the wheat seeds. I don't have the wheat seeds yet. So that's something we can work on. Let me make a note. Okay, here's another thing I wanted to think about, is making some more outdoor farms. How does one go about doing this? We would need some bee larvae to do this. Bee larvas. Should be able to make a few of those. I actually have a bunch of bee larvae already. Nice. We got some nice butterflies in here too, huh? They've just been being collected from the environment, I guess. From our little, what's it called? The thing over there. that thing. What's it called? The ecosystem. I think that generates larvae. Okay, so let's see if I can get the rest of this stuff. Okay, here's another thing that's been pissing me off, is I don't have enough fertilizer. I never have enough fertilizer, so I'm going to make an Autocrafter to make me some. So one of my viewers told me, and thanks for the tip, viewer, that if you put an Autocrafter above or below your storage on a different level, it'll still work. They have a range horizontally, but not vertically. So let's try it out and see. So I want this to make me fertilizer. And it's going to supply at high priority. And then it should fill the fertilizer container, which is down here. It will. However, that means I need a T2 fertilizer container. I don't think I can build another one of these right now because I don't have any more circuit boards. But we could use one of these. Hey, I just got an achievement for reaching complete terraformation. Let's just repurpose this one to T2 fertilizer. And this one will have a demand for T2 fertilizers. And then this one will cut the demand for T2 fertilizers. Okay, we'll come back, but we got enough stuff to make a few more of these farms. Okay, now I gotta get some seeds. We need more water. Need more water collectors. Let's see if I can make some of those. But first, let's get some food seeds out on those farms. This one has the bean seed already. Put another bean seed in this one. We'll get a eggplant seed in there. Got a squash seed in there. Got a mushroom seed in there. Okay, it'll take pulsar quartz. We don't want to sell those right now because they're still pretty precious to us. Cookies are worth 9. If I could get a cookie farm going, that would get us in the money pretty quick, I think. Let's see if we can do it. I also need a water collector. Let's do that first. Let's see if I can get an Autocrafter up to make me bioplastic nuggets. Well, now that I have all those things outside, I forgot those were here. Now that we have those outside farms, we can actually tear these things down. There we go. And let me get a Autocrafter. Got a new message. Let's see what it says. Got a large explosive device. Congratulations, our sensors indicate you have successfully terraformed your assigned planet. However, our monitoring indicates that your planet has an anomaly that prevents us from colonizing it. You must destroy this anomaly before using the departure platform so our ships can extract you. Please receive the recipe for an explosive device able to do this task. This is not an automated message. Get an Autocrafter up here. And I want this to make me bioplastic nuggets. I want to supply all at high priority. I can make another water collector out here. Just set this up to supply all at high priority. That will boost our water production a little bit. Now I want to see if I can get a cookie farm going. See if we can get a cookie farm going. So we would need an Autocrafter for that. Might need a couple of Autocrafters. That's right, so I needed flour, and to make flour you need wheat. And I don't have wheat because I don't have wheat seeds. So I need a wheat seed. And just one would be enough because then I can put it on a farm. What else can I buy? Is there anything else that would be really useful to buy here while we're at it? An energy I can't quite afford the energy multiplier fuse. Okay, so we'll just send it off. It'll come back in 10 minutes with the wheat seeds. Complete terraformation, baby! That's awesome. Alright, let's not get too distracted here. Continue working on what we're working on. I wanted to get a cocoa up on this farm over here. Let's take out one of the bean farms and put cocoa in there instead. We got one extra farm here that will put the wheat in when it comes back. I don't have to set up supply on these, my bots will just automatically grab it. Okay, so to make the cookies, we know we need flour and we need chocolate. Chocolate is made with 6 cocoa seeds, so I'm going to need 2 Autocrafters to do this. Okay, I got the stuff for 3 Autocrafters, we'll put them up here. Let's just set them up here. 1, 2, 3. So the first one is going to make chocolate. And it will supply all. We'll set that up just for chocolate. We'll set this one up. We'll set this one up just for flour. And then we'll go downstairs and we'll set up the miscellaneous food so that it doesn't accept those. So this one's producing chocolate. Got chocolate storage over here. This one is going to produce flour. It'll supply all at high priority. Did I do the priority right? No, I didn't. Okay, there it goes. And then this one is going to produce cookies. It's going to supply all at high priority. When our rocket comes back, I need to fix that so that it'll accept cookies. And then I got to get the wheat on the farm over here ASAP. And then we should have a full-fledged cookie production factory. Okay, what else can we do? We just got some stuff for completing the terraformation. Let's look here. So we got when we hit max, we got extraction platform, we got solar system screen, and we got interplanetary travel rocket. This one used to rejoin a ship in orbit. This one allows to gather informations on nearby planets required to explore other planets. This one allows to travel between planets and moons of your solar system. Can be crafted in the extraction platform. Interesting. And what about over here? We're maxed out on everything over here. Alright. What do I need to build the solar system screen? I should be able to hack that. I'm low on magnetar quartz. I got one piece left. Wow. Where are we? Oh, there's more planets to terraform? Wow, things keep going. I'm not quite as close to the end as I thought, huh? Interesting. But I don't think I can do that yet because first I have to get off this planet, and in order to do that I have to build an extraction platform. And I don't know if it'll let me do that until I place this under the Warden's anomaly and trigger it to be able to leave the planet. Interesting. Well, this is going to require an energy multiplier fuse, which I don't have any extra ones right now. Portal generator is another thing I haven't been able to build yet. I could probably build this. Well, I don't have any circuit boards, though. I'm out of circuit boards also, I think. Okay, so this has a wheat seed on it. I want to use this wheat seed on this farm. And then I want to set this thing up with a demand for cookies. And then I want to go upstairs and I want to look and see if my cookie station is working correctly. What does chocolate require and why is it not doing its thing? It requires 6 cocos. Where are my cocos being stored? Maybe I don't have a place to store them and that's what the problem is. Let's repurpose this one for cocoa for right now. And we'll get a demand for cocoa in there. There they go, look at that. That was the problem, I didn't have a place for the cocoa to be stored, so they weren't bringing it in. Now, this will produce chocolate as soon as it can. It'll produce flour as soon as it can. I need a place for wheat. So this should be wheat. And this will get a demand for wheat at high demand. So it'll take a while for the farm to produce, but when it does, it'll bring the cocoa up, it'll bring the wheat up, it'll draw from those to do chocolate and flour, which will go over here. And then it'll draw from those to build cookies. And I should put one of these for cookies. And give it a demand for cookies at normal. And because the demand at the rocket is high and this one's normal, it'll take them to the rocket first if the rocket's here, and only if the rocket's not here will it put it in the cookies locker over here. I think, if it's all working the way I'm hoping it will. I wanted to see how to make circuit boards. If I want to make a circuit board, I could set up a circuit board crafting factory here, and then it would just pump these out for me whenever it had the resources. I think I need to try to do that. Okay, so we're going to build a Autocrafter right here, and this one is going to build circuit boards. It's going to supply everything at high priority, so when the circuit boards pop out, they will go down to the circuit board locker, which is right here, and it will just keep building those whenever I have the resources for them. Okay, cool. That was something that was holding me up. I need circuit boards to build the portal. This I could probably build, and I think I even know what to do with it. So let's see if we can manage this. I'm gonna change the demand on this. I don't want it to demand these bars anymore. We'll just demand cookies now. We're gonna mass produce cookies and get them out there. Is it upstairs? Yeah. No, where was it? It's crafted in your inventory. Okay, there it is. Oh, I see. Okay. Well, I think I know where to use this thing. So what the heck? Let's go try it. Here we go. I think this is the place down here. I've been thinking about this place quite a bit since the last time I was here. Not that. This. There used to be a thing here. What happened to it? Or was that not the right place? Maybe it was not the right place. Well, we're going to go back to the drawing board on this because the place that I thought that we could use this was not the right place. So we'll hold off on that for now. We don't have any cookies in here yet. How far along are these? It looks like a batch got finished. Are you taking cookies over here? No. Is this thing working? Get some chocolate. We don't have any flour yet. Where's the wheat? Do we have any wheat? We got wheat, but not enough to make one. Okay, so it's working. It's just going to take a while. We could probably get more farms out there. I wonder if I have what it takes to build more farms. Let's see if we can make this work. I've identified something else that's holding me up, which is the T2 fertilizer. I never seem to have enough of that stuff, so what I need to do is I need to set up an Autocrafter for it. Let's go get the materials. T2 fertilizer, there we go. And this will supply all at high priority. And it will put them in this T2 fertilizer place. Oh, well, we don't have more seeds. We need some more seeds. Okay. Let me order one more cocoa seed and one more wheat seed. Actually, why don't I order 2 of each more? Boom! We got a farm. I work on the seeds and getting them all organized and stuff, but hey, we got something. Got something going here. I got 2 beans. I got a squash. I got a mushroom. I got a wheat. I got an eggplant. I got a cocoa. And then we'll work on filling the rest of these out as it becomes possible. Okay, another thing that would help us out is if we could get more drones. Because they got a lot more to do now. I've put up a bunch of new stuff for them to do. So let's see if we can get some more drones going. We need to get a rocket engine production factory going, because we're going to need some of those. Alright, that'll take care of that. Got enough stuff to make 6 more drones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Why are they all just sitting in here? You don't have anything better to do? I'm starving to death. Whoa, what the heck? Okay, I am glitched out. There we go. Hit the F4 button and it unstuck me. Works on foot as well as in the car, apparently. Okay, so yeah, I wasn't paying attention and I starved to death, or thirsted to death, one or the other. Alright, we got 2 more cocoa seeds and 2 more wheat seeds, so we can set those up. This one doesn't have one yet. We'll put a cocoa there. And we'll put a cocoa there. And where's the wheat? Over here. Does this one have a wheat yet? That one has an eggplant. Put a wheat there. We'll put a wheat there. I actually want some more of these because we want to get our cookie factory up and running. How's it working over here? We got 5 chocolates, we got 2 flowers. Yeah, so if we just get more seeds, it'll just supercharge all this to make it go a lot faster. So let's see if we can order up some more. As much as I have. How many farms do I have that are not currently working anything? Okay, I got 5 farms that are not working anything yet. So let me order up, if I have enough money, 1, 2, 3 more cocos and 1, 2, 3 more wheats. And we'll get 1 more farm built as soon as I'm able. And then we can plug those seeds right in as soon as the rocket comes back. Hey, we got our first cookie baked. Got an achievement for it. I'm going to set up another T3 extractor over here because I'm running a little low on sulfur. I need more sulfur. There we go. So we'll keep the one on the other sulfur source, but now we'll have this one over here as well. Let's take a look at our cookie farm and see how it's working. We got cocoa, we got wheat, we got chocolate, we got flour, and we got a cookie. Alright, we're gonna farm those things. We got a cookie factory going, and we're gonna shoot those things off into orbit and make money. Get one more farm over here. And now when our rocket comes back, I have enough farms to plug in all the new seeds, and that'll supercharge our cookie factory even further. Alright, that rocket should come back anytime. When it does, we're going to get the seeds, and we're going to put them in the farms, and then we'll probably call it a day after that. And next time we are going to try and get this extraction platform built, and or this portal generator, and or this large explosive device, and figure out where to use it. And I think after that we are caught up on everything that we can possibly build. There's we just unlocked this solar system screen. I was looking at this. So this is the planet that we're on right now, and we've finished terraforming that, but now we have this whole system terraforming goal. Like this first one here is unlocks at 1000 Qua-Sys T, and right now we're at T-Sys T, so that's like the whole nother level beyond where we're at. So in order to get that, we got 2 other planets here that we need to go to. Selenia, a moon with basic resources available only, advanced human settlement detected, and it terraforms from barren, water cycle, vegetation, clear sky, breathable atmosphere, natural life, complete terraformation. And it has a bunch of these unique items available to find on it, including a T2 recycling machine, a growth multiplier fuse for like farming, better frog eggs, T4 vehicle speed increase, T2 asteroid. There's all kinds of crazy stuff here. All kinds of crazy stuff. And then there's another planet, Aqualis, a moon covered in water. Resources are scarce and mostly organic. No human traces detected. This one goes from submerged seismic activity, corals, seismic shocks, water plants, breathable atmosphere, natural life, complete terraformation. Has a whole other set of interesting things to find. And then, from what people are telling me, this portal generator lets you go to like procedural wrecks. Like if you run out of ones on the planet that you're at, you can just open up a portal and it'll just take you to a randomly generated wreck, so you can find more loot. So as soon as I get that, that's going to really help out too. But this one and this one are both behind energy multiplier fuse, and I don't have any extra energy multiplier fuses right now. So I have to buy those from the trade rocket. Oh, my trade rocket is back, by the way. I didn't notice that it came back, but here we go. Alright, so now we've got enough to plug 3 more wheat seeds in, and 3 more cocoa seeds in. There we go. So all of our farms are producing, and we got a whole bunch of them working on wheat, and we got a whole bunch of them working on cocoa. So that's for our cookie farm. And we are... This thing should have cookie demand. It does. So sooner or later my drones will bring cookies over here and plug them in, and then when it's full of cookies it will automatically launch, hopefully. And then when I have 5,000 money, or is it 6,000 money? Yeah, 6,000 Terra tokens, I can buy an energy multiplier fuse, and I need 3 of these all day. I need 2 of them for the portal generator, and I need 1 of them for the off-planet rocket, whatever it's called. The extraction platform. So, my cookie farm is going to, if it works correctly, it's going to pump these things out here. Why are they not taking? Make sure I have this set correctly. Oh, okay. Okay, there, now we're set correctly. So now it'll accept cookies if we have cookies, but it'll also spit them out so that the drones can take them over to the rocket. So I'll bet there's a cookie in that rocket now. there's not. What happened to it? And now I'm confused. It stole my cookie and I don't know where it went. A drone took my cookie and ran off with it, and I don't know where it went. It's not on the rocket. That's strange. There we go. Now the cookie's on here. Okay, so when this fills up with cookies, it'll shoot off and make me some money. Yeah, I think we're just stuck on extraction platform, portal generator. Probably the portal generator I should try to do first. In fact, you know what? It might even be worthwhile to try and just... No, I can't. Yeah, I was gonna say I'll steal the fuses out of my energy generator over here, but if I do that, like, my power is gonna drop and a bunch of things are gonna go out of order, so I can't do that. I'm kind of backed into a corner on that. I need to just wait for this. We can also try to find other wrecks that we haven't finished in this world. And I have an explosive here. We can try to get behind an explosive wall. We can try to use a fusion energy cell to get into behind a locked wall like that. So that's something we can try. So I think we're going to try that next time. I think we're going to go ahead and call it a day. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please make sure that you click the like button and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to check out the poll that I have in my description about the next game that I'm going to play after we're done with this. So go ahead and check that out, and I will catch you in the next one.